I am at Alpine Valley today, heading up to Whoops and Swoops to do a little time trial. First on my skinny bike, my Ibis Mojo 4, and then on my fat bike, my Corvus Rhino, to see which one is faster on the flow. Hannah was going to join me for this, but her fat bike has a flat that I'm not able to fix with what I have with me. So we might come back for that, or might do it in a separate video. We'll see. Here I am at the top, and I'm going to have a couple rules. I'm not going to go as fast as I possibly can because I want to have them be as even as possible. So I'll do as fast as I feel like doing without being on the edge. I'm also not going to pedal, so I'm just going to start up here on this rock, coast on down, and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, coast. Oh, it's definitely a slower start when you don't pedal there, so it'll be more about pumping and rolling the turns. Still gotta have some fun with it. Oh yeah. It's definitely fast rolling today with how dry and hard packed it is. Doing the old free manuals to try to stay low and not over jump too much. Oh, and there's the end. I don't know, felt pretty fast, but I was kind of just having fun too. Suspension and tires are definitely a little bit soft right now, but it sure makes it smooth. And now it's fat bike time. We'll see if it can keep up with the skinny tires. 3, 2, 1, coast. I don't have my coaster starts like they do with the pump track with no chain. Don't have those down. Whoa! You can hear those tires working in the corners. Oh man. Try to get some pumping going here. Okay, there we go. So initially it feels like, kind of feels like I'm going faster on this because of the big wheels, bigger feeling bike, but definitely doesn't want to turn as well. So that felt better in the corners. This felt like the straights, when you're really just rolling, might have some advantage. So I'm gonna go back and see what the times say. Okay, now it's Hannah's turn. She's starting off on her skookum, if I don't take her out before we get there. Gonna do a follow cam to get a little different perspective on her runs. She hasn't been, oh, getting that jump pretty good. She hasn't been riding fat bike as much as her Ibis, but got a little warm up in. We're looking pretty good so far. Nice and smooth. Be interesting if she has the same results as me. She really wants to hit this last double, but probably not quite ready for it just yet. And there we go. How'd it feel?
Lovely.
Looks smooth.
Felt pretty good.
See how the skinny bike compares for her. Riding them back to back, I definitely felt like it's more easy to flick the skinny bike around. It's much more noticeable when you jump from one to the other. I'm wondering if it'll be the same for her. Should move that stick first. Looks pretty close so far, I would say. Oh, she wanted it. She definitely wanted that. Maybe next time she'll try that one. But
I have the speed. I actually have to jam on the brakes.
yeah, you definitely had the speed for it. How'd it feel?
Softer on the knees.
Softer on the knees, a little bit smoother with full suspension. She probably had a little bit high of tire pressure on the fat bike too. But what do you think was faster?
They feel kind of close, but I think my Ibis definitely is probably faster. Just because I had to brake before that last double.
Yeah, you definitely had more speed at the end there. We'll see what the timer says.